Today I'm going to show you how to make one of my favourite desserts, baklava. So I'm going to use pistachio and walnuts, and the first thing I'm going to do is make a sugar syrup. So I've got 2 cups of sugar. I'm going to pop that straight into my saucepan along with 2 cups of water. Now, to give this sugar syrup a bit of a kick, I've got some beautiful citrus. So the juice of 1 lemon, 1 orange, a tablespoon of honey, a tablespoon of rosewater essence, and then the zest of both the orange and the lemon, finely grated, and 2 sticks of cinnamon, and pop it over a medium heat. Give the syrup a good stir while it's coming up to the boil, just to dissolve the sugar completely, and then reduce it and allow the syrup to thicken for about 10 or 15 minutes before removing it from the heat and cooling it down entirely. The next step is to make my baklava. Now, you use filo pastry in baklava, so make sure it's defrosted and is at room temperature before starting this recipe. Now, I've lightly greased a large baking tray, roughly about 20 by 30 centimetres, and I've cut my filo pastry to size so it fits nicely into my baking tray. Now, I've got some ghee, which I've melted down, or you could also use clarified butter. And I'm going to start by lightly brushing each filo sheet with my ghee. And then I've mixed together about 1/3 of a cup of walnuts and pistachios and blitzed them in a food processor so that they resemble fine breadcrumbs. Now I'm just going to sprinkle that over the top of the filo pastry and then top it with another filo pastry layer. Just gently press down. And I'm going to repeat this process so that I've got 8 layers for the base of my baklava. So I've got 180 grams of pistachios and 320 grams of walnuts and 1 cup of caster sugar. So I'm just going to stir that through together along with about half a teaspoon or so of ground cinnamon. Now this is going to be the filling for my baklava. So roughly spread about half the amount of nuts into our baklava. Just smooth it out so that it's an even layer. Top this layer with 1 piece of filo. Brush the filo again lightly with ghee or butter. And then top with the remaining walnut and pistachio nut mixture. Smooth out. In the exact same way I made the base of my baklava, I'm going to make the top of my baklava. So 8 thin layers of filo pastry topped with ghee and sprinkled with walnuts and pistachio crumb. Now I'm going to cut this baklava into a diamond shape using a sharp knife, cut diagonally across the baklava, roughly about 5 to 10 centimetres apart each incision. Then I'm going to repeat those same incisions just the opposite way to create a nice diamond pattern. All right, now this is ready to be baked in the oven, about 180 degrees fan forced for 40 minutes. So this has been baking in the oven for 40 minutes. It's really nice and crispy and hot. So I've got the cool syrup. I'm just going to pick out the cinnamon and then quite quickly, using a ladle, just ladle over that beautiful cool syrup over that hot baklava, and then magic happens. The syrup soaks into that crispy pastry, and it really does benefit if you do leave the baklava for at least 4 to 5 hours before serving, or preferably overnight. And that's my recipe for a perfect traditional baklava.